So Fortnite has had its fair share of fantastic seasons, but it has also had some pretty awful seasons. I'm looking at you the entirety of Chapter 3. But today, we will be focusing on the best seasons Fortnite has to offer. I won't be including the two OG remix seasons, since those are just re-releases of other past seasons. I will be ranking these seasons on both the battle passes and the content in the actual battle royale itself, so like guns, the map changes, stuff like that. Now, I have been lucky to play literally every single season of Fortnite ever. I started playing this game before there was even such thing as a season. Like, I literally got to see the first time the Skull Trooper skin was released in the item shop. So I believe I have a decent knowledge of these seasons, except the seasons in Chapter 3, because again, I barely played those because I hated it. But, of course, we will all have different opinions on what's our favorite because we are all unique people. So, I am curious to know, what is your favorite season? Go ahead and let me know down below. Anyways, here are the top 10 best Fortnite seasons ever. Number 10. Chapter 6, Season 1. Starting the list with the current season at the time of filming this, Chapter 6 adds plenty to the game without making it too overcomplicated. It's simple, yet completely different than what we're used to. Now, the Battle Pass, it's honestly lacking in a lot of areas. There's just nothing special about any of the skins or items. The weapons this season are what really sets it apart from others. They are definitely some of the best weapons we've had in the game ever. Chapter 6 is a fun experience overall on the battlefield, but the Battle Pass is what sets it back. Number 9. Chapter 2, Season 5. This season was just plain fun, honestly. The bosses this season were all fun additions, the POIs were great, and the Battle Pass skins were honestly some of my favorite. The actual gameplay, it didn't really stand out at all. Nothing had really changed from the previous seasons. Now, one of my favorite parts was the addition of the Mandalorian and being able to fight him to get his gun. The random additions of the OG map were pretty cool, but they went nowhere and were completely forgotten about by the next season. Number 8. Chapter 4, Season 1. The simplicity of Chapter 4 Season 1 is what made it so great. After all the chaos and the crappy seasons before, this season was a breath of fresh air. It kept the best aspects of the game, but removed all the excessive crap that the previous seasons had added. The new items were simple, but still good. The Battle Pass was alright. The Tier 100 skin definitely made it stand out, but that was probably the best part of the Battle Pass. It was nice to have almost like a reset after all the overcomplicated things that had been added in previous seasons. Number 7. Chapter 4, Season 2. Chapter 4 had some really good seasons. This season was no different. The addition of the biggest POI ever added to the game was the main standout. Mega City was a great POI, and the overall map changes were awesome. The new additions to the map had a fantastic feel to them. Each biome on the map made it feel like you were in a whole different kind of map. The skins this season, they honestly were pretty lackluster, and the new items didn't stand out very much either. The new map was great, and that is why this season is where it's at on this list. Number 6. Season 7. Taking it back to the OG Season 7, this is the original Season 7, the first ever Season 7. It completely changed the map. With the addition of the new snow biome, it made the map feel completely new. I loved the winter theme seasons. From the map to the Battle Pass to some of the items, it was all fantastic. The Battle Pass this season really stuck out to me though. Almost every skin was great, especially the Tier 100 skin. The new items that were added were extremely fun, and again, the map was phenomenal. Season 7 was definitely one of the best OG seasons. Number 5. Chapter 5, Season 2. This season was a favorite for me, but I am a sucker for Greek mythology themed things, so that's probably why I enjoyed it so much. This season's Battle Pass was truly amazing. The POIs are some of my personal favorites, and the new added items were really fun to use. The bosses this season were extremely fun and had some fantastic loot that they dropped. They were really worth killing them. I really enjoyed this season. I just wish I had played more of it because I kind of dropped off whenever this season came out, but I still loved it. Number 4. Chapter 2, Season 3. The best part of this season was definitely the map changes with the water. It was so exciting logging into Fortnite every day to see if the water level had lowered. Seeing the map completely covered with water was such a unique change, and one that I had so much fun with. The Battle Pass was not the best Battle Pass ever, but it was still pretty good. The new items added were definitely the most disappointing part of this season though. Number 3. Season 4. Another OG season. This is the original Season 4. Season 4 was the first time a live event had ever taken place in Fortnite, marking history. The Fortnite storyline officially started to take off in this season as well. The Battle Pass skins this season were by far some of the best at the time, and still hold up to this day, to be honest. I loved everything about this season. I have some of the fondest memories in Season 4. At this time in Fortnite, it was pretty rare to see any kind of new items being added, so Season 4 didn't add many new things. But the map, on the other hand, had some of the most iconic map additions ever. From Dusty Divot to the Hero Mansion to Omega's Lair, all of these places would stay on the map until the very end of this chapter. Season 4 was definitely one of the best seasons all around. Number 2. Season X. The final season of the OG era. Season X brought back some of the greatest things the past OG seasons offered, and managed to somehow make them better. The Battle Pass was probably my favorite Battle Pass ever, and the map changes were perfect. The way they remixed some of the older things was done perfect as well. The weapon selection by this point was extremely fun to play with. The way they encapsulated everything from past seasons was truly the best part of this season, offering nostalgia, but at the same time offering new things for us to experience. Now, before we get to our number 1 spot, I do have a single honorable mention. Chapter 5, Season 4. This season was another Marvel-themed season, but was done better, in my personal opinion, than the previous Marvel season. This season's map changes were very nice, and the Battle Pass was really cool as well. Now, for the best Fortnite season of all time. Chapter 2, Season 2. Everything in this season was perfect, from the Battle Pass, to the new POIs, to the item selection. Everything was perfect this season. The first season to add bosses to the game, Chapter 2 Season 2 was a whole new Fortnite. They changed the game, but for the better. This season would have paved the way for many future seasons. The whole spies idea was just so much fun, getting to choose which sides to be on and fighting the guards and the bosses. I never got bored with this season. It always had something new to offer. This, in my opinion, is truly the best Fortnite season ever. Plus, the Midas skin, honestly, like, come on, that's the best skin ever. The best tier 100 skin, in my opinion. I have literally no complaints at all about this season whatsoever. There's nothing that I can think of because I see it as absolutely perfect. Well, that wraps up the video, guys. Fortnite has had a lot of seasons. I mean, an absolutely lot of seasons, with a lot more that are going to be on its way. So hopefully in the future we get some absolutely banger seasons to come. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and of course if you did, could you please hit that like button, and hey, subscribe. Why not? It's free. Helps me out, makes me happy. You don't have to, but I would definitely appreciate it. So again, if you don't agree with this list, that's perfectly fine. Let me know down below what your favorite Fortnite season is. But with all that being said, again, hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a blessed evening, morning, day, night, wherever you're at in the world. Have a blessed one. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.